Hi everyone. So we are having such an amazing harvest with all of our beautiful strawberries here in our strawberry patch. And my daughter absolutely loves to eat them as soon as I bring them in. And I will also come out here and clip some to go in a smoothie. But there is nothing like freshness of the strawberries, and you pick them right at their ripeness. But today I want to share with you a simple and quick recipe that is super easy to make, and it does not require you to turn on the stove. This is truly going to be a garden to table recipe using some of our fresh ripe strawberries right here in our strawberry patch. So let's go ahead and let's get started. Okay, so here lately, it seems like I have to do a lot of praying to get my mind right, because it is true, I have a lot of utensils. I probably had every type of gadget known to man, but I have a system on how I keep them in my kitchen. And I noticed that here lately, I say that things are getting legs and walking, but that's not the case. I think we're going to have to do a clean out drawer again, where I could reiterate. The first drawer is for your everyday eating utensils. The second drawer is for your big spoons and forks and tongs. And the third drawer is for the kitchen gadget, hence my strawberry huller and melon baller. I got this from Pampered Chef years ago and I like it. This side makes the perfect balls, like if you have a watermelon or a cantaloupe. Really easy to use. And then this side is the actual strawberry hull. But this utensil was in the drawer with the regular everyday eating utensils, so I know what we will be doing for home economics today, since the kids are out of school for the rest of the year. So I'm going to go ahead and wash these and hull them, but then I'll show you how I do them next, because what we're going to do, and I'll show you, is we're going to cut them, try to be as even as possible. Now, I don't know how it's going to work for me as far as how you're going to cut them. You can cut them how you want to, but I try to cut them as even as I can. And what we're going to do is we're going to sprinkle about a tablespoon of sugar over the strawberries and let them sit for maybe an hour or two. What this does is it brings out the juices, brings out the flavor of the strawberry, and it kind of creates its own juice. And that is what we're going to use for the bottom of the strawberry parfait. So we have our strawberries all chopped up, and so I'm going to leave them in this container, and you can put about 1 to 2 tablespoons in there. I'm actually going to put 2 in there, and we'll let this sit for about 1 to 2 hours. Now, if you want to prep in advance, you can definitely do this the night before and just leave it in the refrigerator, so that morning all you got to do is get out your ingredients and just simply layer them. So I did not prep last night. We are doing this real time right now, so I'm going to actually let them sit, and then we'll go over our simple ingredients, and it's just all on how you want to layer it and present it. But I'm telling you, no stove required, and it's super simple and easy. So let me go ahead and put my sugar right on top so that those juices can start coming out. Although the strawberries were really juicy and they smell so very fresh and good. Okay, so the sugar was on. So throughout the time that you're waiting, you can go ahead and like give it a good stir throughout whatever time you want to allot for this to sit. But we put the sugar on there, and so now I'm just gonna let it sit and let those juices come out and make its own like strawberry juice. So our strawberries are ready. I let them sit for like a couple of hours, but I did keep coming back and just kind of giving them a good stir. But I hope you all can see the juice that has been made. So like I said, just sprinkling that sugar on top bring out the juices and the natural flavors of the strawberries. And you can pretty much do this for blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries. So now all we got to do is assemble our parfait. What I have here today is I have honey vanilla yogurt, and then I have white chocolate macadamia nut. But I'm about to pause right now, and I'm going to tell you this because y'all probably already know what I'm going to say. Do a taste tester, or do like a little test for yourself, especially if you're serving it to others. Put it together, put like a little small one together and taste and make sure everything tastes good. And then you can use variations. Make it your own. Like if you want to use another flavor yogurt, you could do that. They got all type of different granolas. You can also do that. And then like if you wanted to add a little bit of vanilla extract in the strawberries right here, you could do that. You can just make it your own, your recipe, but just taste it before you serve it to others. I'm really big on that, y'all. So all you have to do is just label it. And let me show you what we're going to assemble them in. I thought these were cute, y'all. I went out to my storage, washed them all up, and we're going to assemble the strawberry parfaits in these little glasses here. So I'm going to put the camera down, and hopefully I can assemble them without knocking anything over, and then we will show you how simple this really is. And this is also a great snack, a great breakfast, but I'm just super excited because it's my homegrown strawberry. So let me stop talking and let's go ahead and get this put together. Okay, so our parfaits are all ready, and you can just layer them however you want to. I made this one without the granola because my youngest daughter is allergic to nuts, and they have cashews and macadamia nut in there as well, but it still tastes good. Like I told y'all, you got to do a little bit of taste test. Not that I'm a strawberry lover, but I just want to make sure that everything tastes the way it's supposed to taste. So we did add granola here, but it is super easy. So you can do all kind of things with your garden fresh strawberries. If you're not growing strawberries, that's okay. You can still use this recipe and create the same thing. One thing that I am really big on is if you get a lot of stuff all over the glass and you know, it's just like little stuff here and there, go ahead and take a white paper towel or just a paper towel and wet it just a little bit and just kind of go around the rims of the glasses just to tidy things up a bit. So these are really good, really fast, really quick, and I hope you all will make them. And if you do, make sure you leave me a comment and tell me how you liked it. Let me know if you use other variations, because if you wanted to, you could do a mixed berry parfait. I mean, like I always tell people, take the base of something and just make it your own. So as always, thank you all so much for watching this video, and I hope you share this video with your family and your friends. And if you are not a subscriber, we will absolutely love to have you as a subscriber. So make sure you tap the bell so that you can receive notification each and every time we upload a new video. Again, thank you all so very much for watching, and until the next video, bye bye.